Hi, I'm Jono.
Tony.
Alex.
Christian.
Alvin.
Frank.
I've been single for a long time.
I'm usually using a lot of dating apps. Maybe it's easier just like swipe the girls, you know.
I've never really had that much luck with girls.
I would look for is somebody that would care for me.
I'd like to find a family-oriented girl who's quite driven and has like good family values.
No worries, because you're in good hands. I'm going to help you today develop your fashion. We have now given him a makeover.
I'm going to use a system of selection known as Proven Matchmaking to help men find their perfect match. Who says you can't make true love happen in a day?
I'm really busy because I'm finishing to prepare my exams.
Okay.
So I'm a bit stressed, but today is my day off, so that's why I have spare time.
Okay. And so you want to work in UK?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really love London.
So you
Like
don't want to go back to?
in Italy, we have
There is
the
less
situation
job in
is
Italy.
not really good, so I prefer to make experiences here in London. You know,
Yeah.
improve myself, and maybe one day go back. But I don't want to go now.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Me either. It's the same thing. Yeah. I've been here for 1 year and a half, and honestly, I just don't want to go back to France. Yeah, to see my family and friends.
Yeah, it's good when you go to see your friends, your family, but then it's like they're living still in the past. Like they're living 10 years. It's like it's 10 years ago there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nothing has changed.
No.
Yeah. And what kind of job do you want to do after that?
I still don't know. Actually, I'm looking for some internship because I think that's the best way to understand what you want to do in your life is to practice, you know, to work. Like studying is good because you can get a lot of notions, like a lot of knowledge. But I think that's the best way to improve yourself and to improve your job is working. So I want to find an internship in marketing and advertising.
Okay. I've just seen you've got some tattoos on your...
I got a lot of tattoos.
I was a tattooist during 10 years.
Do you?
Yeah.
So you can draw?
Yeah. I used to during 10 years from between I started when I was 20.
Yeah.
And I stopped when I was just a little bit before 30 years old. I stopped
Cool.
because like I said, I changed my life, so I decided to do something else. Yeah, but I was so I've got some tattoos too. Not really.
Would you like to tattoo, to draw again or not?
For the moment, no, absolutely not. Maybe if one day I really need, you don't know what happens in life or what can happen in life, so maybe...
But the tattoo is a good job,
Yeah, it was a good job, but it's when you really decide to change your life, you make a choice and you need to try to keep it that way.
It's true.
See, it's not too difficult.
Life is hard.
Yeah, but it is. It's not so hard, and I was saying it's not so hard to talk important.
No, it's true. It depends, yeah. He's a really nice guy.
Okay.
And I can tell that he really wants to change his life.
He does.
Better.
Yes. All in all, you felt that he was a sweet guy. And
Yeah, it's very, very sweet.
if he had the chance, would he have gotten to see you again?
Yes, of course.
Oh,
I would
wonderful.
like to see it.
Okay, that's wonderful.
I went to the Rijksmuseum.
The what?
Rijksmuseum.
Rex, oh yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah,
But I've never been to the Anne Frank house.
Okay, I did the one about marijuana and things like this. I don't know. Yeah, it's
It's a touristic museum.
yeah, and I did the one with when I was 20 years old. The one with I don't know how to call that. It's about porn and things like this.
The Sex Museum.
Yeah, the sex museum.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's bullshit.
I know.
Honestly, and I paid for that. I remember the statue at the entry. It was no, I can't say that in front of the camera. Okay, a woman was riding a bike, and instead of having, I don't know the name in English, where you,
Saddle.
Okay, instead of
There's
the
no
saddle.
saddle.
Okay, imagine there was something else while she was. Okay.
Yeah.
So what was that? Even when I was 20 years old, you're still a little bit stupid when. yeah, even now, but more when you are 20 years old. What's that? You know,
That's the thing, because Amsterdam is really cool. But all of my friends, when they visit Amsterdam, all they do is smoke pot all day, and they don't see like the good stuff.
What's that? We're not allowed to talk about that.
Oh, I'm sorry. No more pot talk.
No more pot. But yeah, but it's legal in your country, so we can talk about the
I know,
legality
it's
of
fine.
this.
It's fine in Amsterdam.
And here you can't because it's completely illegal. Yeah.
You should not do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Ever.
Yeah, especially kids.
Not even
Listen
alcohol.
to me, kids. Don't do drugs.
You said it.
Yeah, you've got a better advice to say. It's completely getting crazy. I mean, what's going on?
Cheers.
I don't know how you say in
Proost.
Proost. Okay. Proost.
Santé?
Okay, you speak French?
No. That's about it.
Yeah, okay. It's my third one.
You're drinking all the coffee today. You should switch to beer or wine.
Yeah, wine. Imagine if I had talked to you while being
I would have walked on.
you smelling, alcohol. It's not really serious.
No.
Those people don't look like serious. So imagine if I had been drunk. No, it wouldn't be possible.
And are you doing this because you're looking for someone or just
No,
for fun?
actually it's just for fun and because it's socializing. But I've done once. I was on a website, on a dating website when I did in Paris, but it was 3 years ago. And when you're behind your screen, it's a little bit weird. I don't know if you've done that in your life before.
I've
Maybe
only
you
done
know.
speed dating once.
Oh, speed dating.
It was terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. I've never done that, but it should be terrible. But it's a kind of speed dating.
I know.
Yeah, it works
So
well.
far, so good.
What do you do in life?
Marketing, PR. So I write like press releases and
And do you like it?
yeah, I do.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's what you really wanted to do.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And there is nothing else that you want to do except as a job, I mean. See, there is something.
Yeah.
There is something.
I would like to be like more towards advertising in the future.
Advertising.
Yeah, it's a
Like
bit more
what?
creative than just PR. What's the
Yeah,
coolest
that's
one you've ever done?
As a tattoo?
Yeah.
A woman without any tattoo. Completely, no tattoo at all. And she arrived and she said, yeah, look, I want a little, we call that an arabesque. It's a kind of women tribal. And, so I say, okay, another one. I said, yeah, but I want it from my ankle, all my thighs, my belly, and my back, right in front, and it's finished right, just a little bit below the breast.
Was she on drugs or something?
No, she was really nice, really serious, and actually beautiful
Wow.
woman. And first tattoo, she said, yeah, if I really want to do one, I
I'm
thought
gonna
about
do
it
like
a long
all the way.
Yeah,
Oh.
after a few years, it was just okay. I pay my bills. It was pretty cool, but it's
Anything can get boring after 10 years. No matter if you like
exactly.
the job
And
or not.
I think you've got just one life, or except if we've got several, but we're not sure.
We have one.
so, we are sure we've got one, at least one. Okay, so I think we can probably do a lot of different things in one life.
How old are you?
Guess. If you guess well,
Oh, I suck at guessing. I was almost hit by a man.
you are
once.
26,
Ha! No.
almost 26.
28.
Ah, so you look a little bit younger. Yeah, but people from Holland and Swedish people, they look younger. And me, guess?
I'm not gonna guess. I suck.
I say a number. You can say a number.
32.
Oh, not so bad. Not so bad.
Yeah.
34 and a half.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes people give me around 27.
You're not 27. I'm sorry.
You're sorry. And I tried a lot of effort, to look younger.
Sometimes I just have these moods. I'm like, oh, I should just quit and go to Colombia or something.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
You have those moods?
Absolutely not, because this is not. No. You can do that because if you change your life, you need to change your life to do something. A little bit.
Travel.
Okay, not going to Argentina. To see the.
There's nothing wrong with traveling.
No, I haven't said that, but you know, you need maybe to have okay, maybe your goal can be just to travel, but you need money to travel.
I know, that's the problem.
Aha, that's the problem. So for the moment you can't. So
No.
it would be better to have a better job and one you really like, and after that you'll be able to travel.
I know.
Because thinking about going to Argentina or Italia or whatever.
But
you
why
want.
not? And just like live on a beach and not have to worry about jobs and 9 to 5.
Yeah, but for that you
and
need
making
this
money
is this is living in a big dream.
You could just work in a
big
bar
pinky
there or
cloud.
something.
Sorry?
You could just have like a really low-key life, just working in a bar, being taught Spanish. No?
Spending your time in a bar. Don't say that to the parents. What do you
Oh,
want
my
to do?
parents don't care. They're a bunch of hippies.
Oh, okay, so I understand. Okay.
How you felt that went?
It was fun.
It was good?
Yeah, it was a good conversation, and he told me a little bit where he's from and what he did, and I told him about Amsterdam, and
So
it was a nice chat.
Good small talk.
Good small talk. I would have a
You would
good
hang out
night
with
with him and have a glass of beer, and I think have a
nice.
good night. Yeah, he was really open
Okay.
and easy to talk to.
A long day of romance is coming to an end, and it's been a very productive and educational day for both me and Frank. We have seen some great improvements in your fashion. I love this look on you. I think the ladies responded really well to it, and I think it works. You know, this is the look you should always be trying to wear. You know, it works right with your personality and just with the kind of women we're trying to attract. In terms of things I think that you can improve on a little bit when you're interacting with girls is that don't be afraid to, you want to leave an impact and be a little bit memorable. So I love that you're, such a gentleman and that you're so polite, and I think you should definitely stick to that, but also integrate a little bit more flirtiness, a little bit more playfulness. Don't be afraid to be cheeky and make them laugh. And also when they're asking you questions, you have to remember that you have to answer that question in the way that makes you come across in your best light. You want to portray yourself as an interesting character. So, and you actually are an interesting character because you have this great story behind you that you used to be a tattoo artist. So if a girl asks you what you do, then you should definitely bring that up and maybe even show them you actually have some crazy tattoos, which I find, very surprising about you. Look, that's amazing. And then just tell them maybe the story behind that and make some jokes, I think, about that. Like, you could be like, oh, I've got some more tattoos, but I can't show you right now. There's some cheeky, fun stuff like that. And, you can ask her if she has any tattoos or how she feels about tattoos. And it just brings the conversation in a completely new, fun direction, I think. So stuff like that. Don't just follow, the standard small talk protocol. Go somewhere crazy, and I think women respond really well to that, and it's going to make them remember you. So yeah, but like I said, you've done really well today. The girls have, I think really liked you and responded really well to you. But in terms of, we identified some rooms for improvement, and I think we're going to implement those, and I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. And I have no doubt whatsoever that we will find you the girl of your dreams, because you are clearly a very eligible and wonderful man. So yeah, looking forward to seeing how this goes. Okay. It's been a good day. Cool.
Oh no, your opinion. Like if you're a woman, okay, you've got a boyfriend.
Oh, you mean as in would you take a relationship serious, or?
Yeah, something, like this, yes.
So you mean, do you look like a player or not?
I will definitely go on a second date with Joanna.